This is Wisdom of Solomon, the third chapter, 15 through 19. It says, "For glorious is the fruit of good labors, and the root of wisdom shall never fall away. As for the children of adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation."
Agree that life as we know it right now is crazy. Like, so much stuff is going on and it doesn't look good. But I see people talking about, this is the end, and can it get more worse than this? And yes, I believe that it's crazy right now, but it is nowhere near what it can be in its worst state. Like, if you ever see the book of Eli, like how the city was, the places he had to go through to get to where he was going, like, that's when things is like at the worst. When people didn't even have nothing to eat, so they was eating each other. That's when you know you're at the bottom. Right now, it's just warming up, but we're not boiling yet. So just think. Right now, it's okay. It's okay. It's a little bad, but it's not as bad as it could get. It can be way worse. Right now we still have liberties, freedoms, some. You still can go home, go in your refrigerator, grab something, go to the supermarket. Just imagine when there's no more supermarket. There's no more banks, no more jobs. Like, you wake up, go to your job every day, come home, you get a paycheck on Friday. Just imagine if all of that is gone. No more of that. You gotta go out in the woods. You might even can't go into the woods and go hunt an animal. Animals is probably scarce. You'd be lucky if you find a rabbit. That's when you know you're at the bottom. That's when you know it don't get any worse. The only thing left to be done is for everything to be on fire, and a creature with a tail and horns and pitchforks. A pitchfork is laughing watching you suffer. But calm your soul, because it's a little bad, but it's not as bad as it could be.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ariyah coming at you with another lesson here. This is 2nd Esdras, 6th chapter. I'm going to read 18 through 25. And it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And I will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. And when the affliction of Sion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens." Okay, and that's what's happening now. This world is vanishing away. Okay, meaning an age. Okay, the age of Esau and rule is vanishing right before our eyes. And I'm going to get into that in a second. And it says, "The book shall be open before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And the children of a year shall the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And hey, this is something that could, happen next week. Okay, the grocery stores are full right now, but if they're not getting product shipped in, then there's not going to be any product to sell. Okay, and we're hearing that there's a lot of people out there that was just, storming the stores and, buying up what they could. All right. So yeah, suddenly the storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, and the trumpet shall give a sound which, when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, right? Because it's going to be every man for itself, man. Everyone's going to be in survival mode. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. And whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. Okay? Let me go into that right now. Because everyone says that means the whole world is going to be destroyed. No, not at all. Let's get Matthew 24. Matter of fact, I can't do that without going here. Definitely got to go to the blue letter. Let's get Matthew 24. Let's get Matthew 24, and I'll read 1 through 8. Okay. And it says, and Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Okay. So let's get that word world. The end of the world, okay? See here. The word should be aeon. And this is the word right here, aeon.
Strong's G 165. Ion.
Oh, ion.
Ion.
Okay. It says forever, an unbroken age. Okay. Eternity, it says the world, the universe, a period of time is what we want. Okay. A period of time. That's what it means, the end of the world. Okay. A period of time. And we are at the end of the age, or this age that we've been living in, as far as, the so-called white man being in rule. Okay. We're coming closer to that day by day. Okay. So the end of the world is a period of time, the end of an age. Okay. And it says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and that's where we at right now. Okay. We're potentially at the beginning of the famine, okay, with that strike that happened yesterday. Okay, with famine is going to breed what? Pestilence, sicknesses, diseases. Okay, we've already had earthquakes in numerous places that normally do not have earthquakes, man. Okay, kingdoms are rising up against kingdoms. Iran just shot 200 missiles over there to Israel. Okay, now America has no choice but to get into the war now, man. We'll see what happens, but you know that's pretty much what's going to happen. Iran pretty much forced America's hand by doing that. Okay, because it seemed like America was doing anything they possibly could not to, get up in the mix of things, and now they have no choice, pretty much. Okay, but now we are in the beginning of sorrows here, man. Okay, and it's a beautiful time to be alive to see these prophecies coming to pass, man. Let's get 2nd Ezra 16. Let's get 22nd verse. And it says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." Okay? And yeah, I go into this a lot, okay? Because, I knew it was coming. We knew it was coming, okay? We knew that famine was going to come. It was just going to take some type of event to make it come to pass, and this potentially could be it. Okay, now they're talking about they may be able to, the President Joe Biden may make the workers go back to work. Okay, it's called a cool down period. All right, but the leader of those workers over there in the union, I forget his name, or his title, but he said that if they do that, if they make them go back to work, then they pretty much gonna work slow as hell, man. Okay, it won't be much product, coming off those shipping containers like it used to. He said usually they would do 30 units in an hour, and he said it'd probably be like 8 units in an hour now. Okay, he said they would do it purposely if they don't get what they want. And then I saw a video. Someone asked Biden if he would do that, the cool down period, and he said no, he's not going to do it. Okay, so yeah, that famine could very well hit, man. Okay, very soon, within a week and a half. That famine could be very much real here in America, man. Okay, but it's all a setup and a trap. Okay, order out of chaos, and this is what they want, man. They want the chaos to ensue so that they can have, the order, the solution. Okay, so people look at them as if they're saviors. All right, this is what's this is their plan. This is what they want. It's Isaiah 31:1, and it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." Okay, Egypt is synonymous with slavery. Okay, and this is not talking about ancient Egypt here. This is talking about America. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord." Okay, and at the end of the day, this is going to be the thinking of many people when times get severely hard, man. They're not going to be looking to the Lord for help. They're not going to seek the Lord for help. Okay, they're going to be looking for, the American government for help, because this is something that they're used to. Okay, it's pretty much muscle memory. All right, we the only ones, okay, that's going to be seeking the Lord for help, man. Okay, a lot of people out here are not going to be seeking to the Lord, and woe to you if you have that mindset in that day. Okay, woe meaning death and destruction, man. Let me get 2nd Ezra 5. Let's get 2nd Ezra 5:1. And it says, "Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith." Okay, so yeah, the land is definitely going to be barren of faith, man. Not many people are going to be, patient and wait on the Lord, okay, to perform a miracle, man, which the Lord has done numerous times throughout the Bible, man. Okay, but these people out here are not going to have faith in the Lord at all, man, and it ultimately is gonna lead to their demise. Okay, and it says, "But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest." Right, because it's going to be a lot of killing, a lot of stealing. Okay, a lot of things going on out here, man. Okay, because these people are not going to trust in the Lord and be patient and wait on the Lord, man. Okay, so they're gonna pretty much just say fuck it, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to survive, man, regardless of what it is, or whose life I have to take, or what have you. It doesn't matter. This is going to be the inner thinking of all these people out here real soon, especially when that food run out, man. Okay, let's get Sirach 11. Let's get Sirach 11. I'm gonna start at 25. I'm gonna read 25 through 27. Right, and this is something that I think upon a lot. Okay, me, I was homeless when I was like 21, so these are things that I think upon and meditate upon. I was just having a conversation about this with a brother last night, man. As far as some of the hardships that the Lord had put me through, when I was young, man. And it says, in the day of prosperity, okay, there's a forgetfulness of affliction, right? When you're good and you're up, so to speak, people don't really think about affliction. They don't think about, certain things they may have gone through, okay, while they're up, meaning their bank account is full, their stomach is full, okay, they have everything that a heart could wish for, okay. A lot of people forget about affliction, man, okay, and it says, in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity, okay, and that's the time we about to come into, because there's going to be a lot of affliction out here, okay, and no one's going to be sitting there, with their ribs touching, damn near dying, and dying of hunger, and thinking about how prosperous they were. That's just not going to happen, okay? And it says, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and in his end his deeds shall not be discovered. Okay? So yeah, that man, these afflictions that's going to be going out, set forth by the Lord, okay? A lot of the mirth in this land is going to be gone, man. All right? No one's going to be thinking about partying and bullshitting, smoking weed, even getting some box. Most people are not going to have the energy, okay, to be out here, stroking, if you will, okay, or even to think about it, man. People are just going to be thinking about, having something to eat, man. Something that was, something that was so accessible here is no longer going to be accessible soon, man. All right. The comfortabilities of this land here that we call America, the corporation, okay, the United Corporations of America. All right. Things are about to change, man. Things are about to change drastically, man. Okay, and only the Lord's elect are ready for these things, man. A lot of people know what's coming, but they don't know how. They're not gonna know how to deal with it when it comes, man. Let me get let's get the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Let's get 3. Let's get 3. I'll read 1 through 8 here. Let me see. It says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. Okay, and now is the time to be in the spirit of mourning, okay? The spirit of weeping. It's not the time to be in the spirit of laughter or dancing, okay? Partying. It's not the time that we're coming in the Lord. You know, even though these things are coming on the earth, people are still going to be out here partying and bullshitting, laughing like shit is sweet, okay? And the conditions that the Lord is going to put these people in is going to force them, okay, to weep. It's going to force them to mourn. It says a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. It says a time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Okay? And there's about to be no peace out here at all, man. Okay? Because we are definitely in a time of war. Okay? And there's not going to be any love out here. The love of many is going to wax cold. There's going to be a time of great hatred out here, man. Okay? You know how they make those Snickers commercials? You're not yourself when you're hungry. And people came up with the phrase hangry. You know? You're angry because you're hungry. Yeah. That's going to breed that hatred out here for real, man. You know, when people's rib touch, you know, they become something else, man. You know? They lose all sense of self because they only focus on surviving, man. And that's going to be the mentality of the majority of people out here. They're going to be in survival mode, man. And it's going to get real bad out here. We can't stress that enough. You know, us brothers collectively, because we are a body and we work together as a cohesive unit to preach this word to you, man, and to warn you, you know, of the things that are coming down the pike, man. Okay? And it's going to get real nasty out here, man. It really is. And you know, we see it, man. We can envision it. You know, we can close our eyes and envision just how bad this situation is about to get, man. You know? But anyway, I just wanted to bring this out real quick, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to say shalom to the next one.